Hey everyone, Josh here with Fresh Start Customs, and today I got another member request for this video on how to edit names within these rose files that you see all over the place, whether it's in WeCreat MakeIt here or within like an Illustrator file you buy off of Etsy like this here. So we're going to start on WeCreat MakeIt software, and then we're going to jump over to Illustrator for the more advanced stuff for any laser engraver. The reason why I'm starting on the WeCreat MakeIt software is this was requested by a member from the WeCreat users group. So basically, if you have a premium version of the software on WeCreat, you can get these downloads for free, and you can just type in rose letters up top here, and this will pop up, and you can click add to canvas. And if you don't have premium, it will cost money. You can buy it here if you like this design here, and you can totally do that. Or if you're premium member, it'll show up free like this. We're gonna click on make it, and then that's gonna import it into the canvas like this. And this is what the design looks like here. The thing that's nice about this is they made it pretty easy to edit, believe it or not, on this design here. So let's say you have a name that you want to type in. You'll just click on text, and we're going to click on text here, and you're going to have your text, and you can change this to any name that you want. We're going to just use the word hello instead of actually typing out a name. And then you'll want to change the font to like some kind of a script font. So you'll just come up here and type in script and then hit enter. And then that will show you a list of script font. We're going to just click the first one here and say that's good. And you can actually expand this and make this bigger, something like this here. And make sure it fits in between the two hearts. And you can shrink it down, and then you can make it so it fits perfectly in there with your name. But if you have a really long name, then you would have to move this over. So you can move this over, hold shift, move this over, hold shift, and then just make sure they're overlapping to the point that they would connect still. And then with this, you're gonna either have to stretch it in a weird way or just make it bigger in general so it has two connecting points. And then if you had that longer name would fit in there, something like this. You'd want to get it so it just barely overlaps in any section or any part there. So everything is connected. We're going to just give a rough estimate and say that's good. Obviously, it would be nice if the L was touching there. But as long as you have overlapping paths that are all connected here, so it doesn't fall apart, that's a good thing here. So I'm going to highlight everything. We're going to go to merge, and then we're going to click merge graphics. Now it's all one piece here that'll cut out as one piece. One weird thing with this design I just noticed is there's two dots right here and here. If you highlight those, I would just delete those dots out of there. That's unnecessary. It'll just cut two random spots there. So that's how easy it is in the WeCreat MakeIt software. Their design is laid out so you can just kind of move parts around. And you may have to do some adjusting. You probably can't do advanced stuff like adding a line right in here for like a score if you want the letters to stand out more. And we're going to do that in Illustrator. So I didn't really like how straight and narrow this design looked. So I kind of came up with my own design with some more fluidity. I kind of like the curve look here. And then I kind of curved out some hearts and then the stems as well. And this is the design that I came up with. So if you guys are interested in this, I may put this on Etsy. I haven't decided if I'm going to put my design on Etsy or not because there's so many of these rose designs out there. But if you guys like this version that I came up with, more than likely I'll throw it on there for like $2 or something. So if you're interested, check that out. It's on Fresh Start Customs on Etsy. But with that said, I'm going to show you how to edit the insides of these now. So this one I'm just adding if you don't want any words at all, or if you want to add words on top, you can add words on top here. I think you get the point of that. Just add the words and then click Unite, which is this button here in Illustrator, or click Merge in WeCreat MakeIt like I just showed you. Now we're going to use the text tool here, and we're going to click on this, and we're going to type out our name here. In this one, we're just using Alana. And then we're going to make that name bigger and hold shift and create it as big as we want here. And then the same thing, you can do two connecting points here. So I don't really recommend doing a name like this without the inside border like this one here. The reason why, this is going to be pretty delicate when it comes to the edge here of the letter A when it's connected. But you can totally do this if you want, if you're not worried about someone holding onto it and it breaking. This design overall is going to be kind of thin, so you probably won't want to like handle it too harshly. But I just wanted to show you that you can connect the name like this, or you can connect the name like this, whatever one you like best, but I recommend doing this second one here. With that said, we're going to go ahead and choose type, and then we're going to click create outlines. Now you can see all of these paths that are overlapping here. We need to unite this word together. So we're going to click unite, and then now you can unite these two parts together and click unite like that. Then if you have to do any kind of cleanup, you can zoom in on the parts that you want to clean up over here that's not overlapping correctly. And you can click like this curvature tool and then click the nodes on the outside. And you can start deleting nodes so it kind of rounds off the areas that you don't want. That's how I like to do it. You can use like the eraser tool or whatever tool you want in this situation to make it all connect and look kind of good here. And then you can actually curve out areas that you like. So it just looks better whenever you add your design or your text to it here. And that's pretty much how you create the first one. And then the second one is going to be similar, where we're going to type out the word again, or the name here in this situation. And then we're going to make it bigger, something like this here. And then we're going to do the same thing where we're going to do type and then click create outlines. And then we're going to merge that together. And in this situation, what we're going to do is we're going to leave this by itself here, and we're going to go to object and click on path. And then we're going to do an offset path. And then you can make this as big or small as you want. You can go up, higher, or lower, but this shows you an example of what it's going to look like over here, like how much bigger. And you can do like squared off edges or round edges. And we're going to click OK and call that good. And what we want to do is we want to change this to a cut path on the outside. So I always like to use red and then choose no fill on the inside. So now you can see our offset path here and what that looks like. The inside here, we're going to just go ahead and click on that and make a copy and paste it just so we have our letters that we want to cut out. And we're going to go back to the inside and make this a score. So we're going to change the line to a blue and the fill to none. And then what that does is that allows us to align these letters on top of these letters like this. So now you can either grab like this front here and then you can move it up to wherever you want it to overlap. So something like that, and then you can move the back like that. Or you can make the letters smaller, whatever way you want to do it. It's totally your call. And then all you got to do is you select the back, the red cut area, and the front, and then you can unite them all together. And bingo, bango, you have it there. And it'll cut out that entire design, and it'll look just like this over here. And then you can change this letters to a cut path as well, and no fill. And then when those cut out, those letters will go on top. So it's just like this here. So these letters are separate cut out, and then you can glue them right on top like that. Or if you don't want to glue anything, you could just paint inside the scores, and you could have that entire thing painted versus having a secondary layer. So it's totally your call. You have a lot of customizations on this file here. And then, like I said, with the names here, you could actually curve this out or put the name in here how you want with this design too. So if you want to connect it something like this, you could connect it to this one here. But I was just including this as its own independent rows with no name on it. But you can do that however you want, and change the file or edit the file however you want from there. Hopefully that makes sense. I know I went super fast on that. Feel free to rewind or ask questions in the comments below, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.